Hi folks, this is the All Access Midweek SPY Report, and let's take a look at what's happening here. Uh, Yesterday, that was weakness. That was weakness. Now, this market is super choppy, but let's surmise that the actual breakdown level is following this trend line right here, right? We came right up into it, happened to be resistance level 1, savagely moved against it, absolutely sold off like crazy. Now we're sitting under the pivot. Now, I'm pretty bullish on this market, I gotta tell you, and I know that we have to have a pullback. But I keep thinking, because so many folks are short, that the market's not quite ready to do that. And so we move into these mini squeezes, as it were. But yesterday's action was quite weak. And so as I think about that, here's what my suggestion is on the day. If we get into this zone, it's going to be really messy, but it should ping pong from the 200 to the 50. So if we recover yesterday's pivot, which seems to be a relative resistance area, sometime around 163.87, 163.90, something like that, we can take the long. Potentially we could have trouble at 164.16. Listen, if we do here, look out below. It's going to lose the weekly pivot. It's going to come down into this level. It's going to make a new lower low. Look at the formation. High, low, lower high, higher low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. So we're looking for the rejection of this region to precipitate a brand new leg downward. And if we lose this space, 161.92 area seems very legitimate, with an eventual test of 160.70. Now, if we come in and hold this 164, candlestick confirms above it, that means a candlestick closes above the region on whatever time frame you decide to choose. Remember, the choppier the price action, the more confirmation you need that the price is doing the right thing. So once it gets up above this 164, you can take it long, very likely into 164.99. So that's a pretty nice trade if it does that. All right, but this rejection here yesterday, very, very, very bearish, right? We lost the weekly pivot, we lost the 50, we lost resistance level 1, and just stepping right on through these things. On top of that, we've got a slow and steady drift downward, with this SMI continually inflecting. Now that we inflected at the 0 line, that's always negative. These guys looking like downside momentum for us. All right, so look alert and be careful. Do not think this market's just going to go ahead and pop. I want to say this. If you are working part-time or not able to stare at the charts all day long, not really a good space for you to be playing in, right? Is it better to say, hey, listen, I'm going to wait when it's nice and sunny outside to go play, or am I just going to go ahead and go out and get wet in the rain? It's as simple as that. Now, there's some of us that play in the rain, but we carry umbrellas and we get to watch all day. All right? For those of us that don't have that opportunity, this is not a good trading experience for you. You're going to get stopped out, you're going to get frustrated, and lots of good ideas are just simply going to get broken, right? And then they're going to come back into play. So it's better to keep your money in your account, keep your commissions in your account, and wait until the market settles in to where it is that it's going. Does that mean that, no trades are good? No, it doesn't mean that. It does mean that you are playing with a much more even roll of the dice. And for me, I never like to play like that. I will never play if the dice is not loaded. Die is not loaded, right? If the dice aren't loaded, I'm not playing. That's just the way it is. I'm only going to play if I really feel sure I'm going to win. And that's how we should all play in this market if we intend on keeping green day by day. All right? So good luck here. A word of caution. Watch out. Watch for these levels breaking down here. Everything's telegraphing a lower low. If not, it's telegraphing choppy sideways action. So expect these V-shaped events to rule our lives in the short term. All right, good luck.